I really love Pokemon. I grew up playing it, but I've actually never gotten into the competitive side of it. I've almost never played Pokemon VGC before, and I entered a regional tournament with little to no experience. I worked really hard, and I had exactly 2 months to practice. I didn't even know about regulations. I had to figure out all this on my own and what team to play with in time for the tournament. But it was something standing in my way on top of all this.
Okay, don't mind that. Okay, I just signed up for Pokemon VGC regionals in Stockholm. This 22nd of March. Today it's January 22nd, and I have 2 months to practice for this. I have maybe played VGC 5 or 6 times. Tops. I wanted to do this as a challenge for me, just so I can get into VGC because I really like it. It's fun to watch. I think it's fun to play as well. And it's not that far from where I live, or it's a 8 or 9 hour drive, but that's not that far. I don't know what I feel about it because I've never entered any competition ever. I think it's quite scary as well. I think it's gonna be fine. My goal is just not to be in last place and maybe make it to round 2. That's kind of my goal. I'm gonna practice now, maybe. Okay, the thing is, I know it's like regulation G. You can use legendaries and you can use the paradox Pokemon. I have literally no idea what I'm gonna choose to play, so this will be very interesting. I have to practice every day. The thing is, I don't have time to practice every day, so it will be probably like every other day. I'm going to try to stream every day so I can make this video work. That's about it right now.
In the video game championships, or in VGC for short, it's always a double battle. Unlike the story mode in the Pokemon games where it's usually single battles. All Pokemon are set to level 50, and you can only have one of each Pokemon on your team, as well as only one of each held item. As I mentioned, it's now regulation G, and that means you can use one restricted legendary on your team, such as Miraidon, Kyogre, or Kyurem, and build around that Pokemon. You can also use paradox Pokemon and sub-legendary Pokemon like the Bird Trio, the 3-man up on, you know those guys from Gen 5, those Greek gods or whatever. In tournaments like this, the length of the tournament varies. You play Swiss rounds, and you usually play 9 Swiss rounds. No matter what, if you lose every match or if you win every match, you play 9 rounds. You play against someone who has equal ranking to you in the tournament. That means if you won 1 and lost 2 rounds, you'll play against someone who has won 1 and lost 2. Or if you won 4 and lost to no one, you also play against someone who also won 4 and lost to no one. You get the point. I started by practicing by researching where I could get my knowledge on the current meta. I used resources such as Top Cut Explorer, Merge Stats, and also watched some VGC YouTube channels to help me get started. I didn't just want to use a team that's objectively good, I wanted to have Pokemon on my team I actually like. I practiced with a variety of different teams before I landed on my final team on Showdown, and ended up picking the Toyota motorcycle as my restricted legendary. The team consists of Miraidon, Ferrigiraffe, Iron Hands, Ogerpon, Grimmsnarl, and Ursaluna. The core of the team are Miraidon, Ferrigiraffe, and Iron Hands. Miraidon is a fast special sweeper, and you usually just press a move and hope that the Pokemon dies. Ferrigiraffe is a bulky supporter and the Trick Room setter of the team. Iron Hands is really bulky with its high HP stat and hits hard with its high attack stat as well. It also gets an attack boost from Miraidon's electric field that makes it even more powerful. Ogerpon Hearthflame has high attack stat and a really good moveset with Ivy Cudgel, Spike Shield, and Woodhammer, and it also has Follow Me to redirect the attention. Grimmsnarl is a supporter with the Prankster ability that makes status moves priority moves. It has both Reflect and Light Screen, and also Thunder Wave to help. I decided to use Ursaluna because it's one of my favorite Pokemon, and it's a good special attacker as well. It's really bulky with high HP stat, and it's good for Trick Rooms with a slow speed stat. It has a really good moveset with its signature move Blood Moon, and it can also hit ghost types with its ability Mind's Eye. I started practicing with this team on Showdown, and I won a good amount of battles with it, so I decided to build the team in the game. And it took some time since I hadn't even played through the DLC to get Ursaluna in the first place. So I got to it, and I collected all of the Pokemon I needed. I even shiny hunted Iron Hands. I didn't have much money in the game, so I EV trained the Pokemon by defeating a bunch of wild ones. And I need to spend my money on bottle caps to hyper train everyone, on mints to change their nature, and on the held items I was missing. So I had to grind for money as well. I just beat the school tournament a bunch of times with golden goal holding an amulet coin. It didn't take too long. I also had to change most of the Pokemon's Terra typing, and I didn't have the necessary Terra shards, and then I was finally ready to start practicing in the game. I started practicing every day. I tried to practice as much as possible. I thought to myself and I convinced myself all I needed to do was just to practice, just to play a lot, like a lot, to get good. I played and I played and I played, I played, I played every day, I played and I played and I played and I played.
I have done some practicing, but not nearly enough. It's been quite a while since I've updated or done anything with the Pokemon VGC thing, the regionals I'm going to. It's been like 23 days since I signed up for it. I have done some practicing, but not nearly enough. I think it's hard to balance the work and practicing because I think it's something I have to do, so it's kind of, I don't want to do it because it's something I must do. But yeah, I'm recording this just to push myself a little to play some more, and I have been practicing on like Pokemon Showdown, but I think Pokemon Showdown is quite boring, to be honest. Because we don't get the same amount of dopamine by playing it because of the animations. The animations is just so bad. I haven't played through the entirety of the DLC in Violet yet, so I'm gonna do that today. I kind of know the meta though. I have been good at analyzing the meta in Pokemon VGC now. Just looking at what kind of teams people are playing. That's kind of the reason I haven't been practicing as well, because I don't know how to practice. I don't think it's that good to just fucking play. I just play with a lot of teams because I just want to find one team and I just practice with the team. Now I see that Calyrex Ice is really, really popular and it kind of counters Miraidon. I wanted to play Miraidon, but I don't think I can anymore because it's a lot of Rillaboons in the game now. I don't think it's it's good to play with Miraidon now. Or it is good, but I think it's kind of hard to go against Calyrex Ice. So I think I'm actually not gonna play at Calyrex Ice, but try to play something that counters Calyrex Ice. But I'm not good in this game, so we'll see if that's any good to do. So, yeah.
So, I lied. I didn't play as much as I said I did. I thought it was hard to balance work with free time, as well as not to spend it doing something else than practicing. But after this, I actually pulled myself together and I started practicing seriously. So I reached the Ultra Ball tier. My goal was the Master Ball here, but I didn't quite get there in time. I got close a couple of times, but I didn't actually reach it. It was finally time to leave for Stockholm.
So today we're leaving for Stockholm and the tournament starts tomorrow, and I'm kind of nervous to be honest, but I feel good about it. The clock is almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I've actually never been to Stockholm. We have some time before we can check into the Airbnb. It's nice to just check out the city as well. So we've arrived at our Airbnb here in Stockholm, and it's not really close to the central of Stockholm, because where the venue is happening, it's just close to that. I've been in the city and just explored the city a little bit, and we've been eating, and I'm not practicing right now because I'm taking a break to right before. I want to have it fresh in my mind so I can try to play good. So the last time I played was actually yesterday. I think it's good to have one day off and then get into the tournament. I think that is a good idea. I've woken up, and as you can see, I've got an infection in my eye. We got our energy drinks. We actually had to get up a little bit earlier today because I had to register a little earlier. I should have done it yesterday, but I didn't know. We had to get it an hour early up, so I haven't got that much sleep, I think. I have to go soon, and I'll see you there.
Okay, I'm now gonna do this challenge where you find these. I don't even know the names. I'm gonna take selfies with them. Wow. Hey, can I just take a selfie behind you with the thing? Thank you. Okay, I'll run.
For the challenge, right?
Yes, right.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I was the first to do that, so I got this as a little prize. I'm happy. Let's go check on the man. Where is he? There he is.
Yeah, I lost my first round. I lost both. It's best out of 3,
Yeah.
and I lost the first 2. So
Okay.
it's off to a good start.
That's great. I did this challenge and then I won. So I got this for you as
Oh, nice. Thanks.
loser's prize.
Nice. Michelle got this pack for me. She did a
Really hard challenge.
really hard challenge here at the venue, and she got this pack.
Okay, let's see.
And I think it's.
What are you doing?
Okay. Gligar, Gumi, Wow, Swagma, Fairy, Oregon Field. Oh, that was cool. EJ, Sligo. Not the greatest pack.
I spent so much time harvesting these cards and you are...
It was free though.
No, I had to do
Okay,
labor.
it wasn't free.
but,
It was,
How are you feeling after the first rounds?
It wasn't great. He read me like a book. I don't know what to feel about it. It's my first time playing the VGC format though. I won like 50-50 when I played online, and now he just knew every move I was doing, so he just did the opposite of what I was trying to do. She got her meow.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Now she's happy.
put him in the bag. Like that.
Yes. I actually won the round 2 and Phil got me an energy drink.
Little treats.
I actually played against the Norwegian guy. That was fun. I felt like I had control in that match. Not in the first round, but in the 2 second rounds. And that was nice.
Good job.
So I won the 3rd round as well. And this one I won both the first rounds of the round.
First round of the round.
The first turns of the round. And that was nice. I'm getting the hand of it. Okay, so I lost round 4, and he completely owned me, like really. I didn't have any control, and I did a fatal mistake. I used light screen instead of reflect, and that is legit the opposite that I wanted to do, so I kind of fucked up. But yeah, this guy was really good. He took notes. I don't even take notes. I should, but I don't. We're sitting outside the venue here because it's quieter here. I recently found out I put on the wrong rule set on one of my matches, so all of his Pokemon was level 100, and neither me or him noticed it. So he just got a free win. And how I noticed it is because I haven't set up the rule set before, so I just clicked. In the last match I was in now, the guy I played against pinpointed that, oh, that's the wrong rule set. And then I remembered that, wait, that was the rule set I used in the last level. He also pinpointed that, why did my Pokemon kill yours? It isn't supposed to do that. Have you done your EV spread wrong? And yeah, it was just done. So he just got a free win.
Yeah.
That's on me.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels a little awkward.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. Yeah.
I won the last one. This was the sixth round. I now have 50-50. I've lost 3 and I won 3. I didn't update on the 5th one. Yeah, I lost the 5th one. Now it's 3 more rounds, and then we're heading off home, probably. We're really tired of hearing people talk and everything. I played the 7th round now. It's 2 rounds left. I won this round as well. Currently 4 wins and 3 losses. That's nice. I hope I will get more than 50% of wins. That would be nice. I'm really tired. I can't.
Yeah. Me too.
But it has been really fun to play though. And yeah.
I just played the 8th round and I lost. Yeah, now it's 50-50 again. So it depends on the last round, if I'm over 50% or under 50%. We'll have to see. It's gonna be it's gonna be exciting. Okay.
We're leaving.
Finally.
And I'm done. I ended up in 195th, or no, 85th. 185th place. I think that's like...
Completely mid.
Yeah, that's like... I got 50... I didn't get 50% win rate. I got like 46, but that doesn't make any sense because I won 4 and lost 4. I think it's because of the rounds in the rounds. And I think it's because of that, probably. I got 12 points. Now we're heading home and ordering takeaway.
Yes.
Because we're really tired. I wish I had energy to come here tomorrow as well. But we don't. We're really tired, and we want to have some free time tomorrow here in Stockholm. Maybe going to the city or just lay in bed. Either way, yeah, I think I'm happy with the result. Yeah, I'll see you home. Okay, so it's Sunday today. It's actually ongoing a tournament today as well, I think. We got so tired from yesterday, so we're not going to that today. I got so tired, it was too long to be in a place like that. I got in 185th place out of 380 people, so it's like so average. really average. Could have done much worse and much better, so... But I think I'm happy with the result. I did some oopsies in the tournament. Yeah, I'm not used to being in a tournament setting as well. Maybe I didn't take it as seriously. I saw one guy, he got so mad that he lost. He almost like punched the wall. It was so bad. Today we're just gonna go into the city in Stockholm, and because we've never been here before, it's gonna be a nice day.
So I ended up in 185th place in the end, and I'm actually happy with my result. I could obviously have practiced a lot more than I did for the tournament. I could have asked the guy I was playing against what rule set to use, etc, etc, etc. But the tournament is over now, and it's no point in focusing on what I could have done. Let's focus on the present instead. Overall, I'm happy with the result, with the amount of energy and the amount of time I invested into the project, and I want to do similar stuff in the future. It was real fun. I try to upload every 1 to 2 weeks on this channel. I would love to have you on the ride. I at least hope to see you along the way. And click here to watch Michelle's first video as well. The video is about sewing for the first time as a beginner, the process on getting into it, and it's actually real fun to watch. I would really recommend it. And are you still watching? Click the video. Click the video. Bye bye. Okay, bye now. Bye now.